All right, Larry, your thoughts. We'll wrap it up. Closing arguments tomorrow.
My personal thoughts, as we exited the courthouse, as we exited the courtroom, and we walked down the aisle, I was very sad. I've been very sad today, and I reflect back on this for 5 years. 5 years. And I ask why. I still haven't got that answer. For what? Still haven't got that answer. I wish that Chad would have been man enough to take the stand and try to show the world, the jury, that there was a reason. There's no reason. And I will tell you, as of right now, I feel a loss. I feel a huge loss. And
because there were questions you wanted answers.
Oh, there's a lot of questions I would love to have answered. And I think there's probably even some answers that the jurors would like to heard him rebut or testify to.
Do you have one question above all that you wish would have been answered?
It's the same question. Why? For what?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Did you want to hear from Chad on the
Yes.
stand? You did.
I did. I really did. And he is the one, if you remember, who stated, I will testify. Okay, brother, there was your chance. Why didn't you?
Yeah.
Be a man, stand up, say something.
Your overall thoughts of the prosecution's case?
I thought they did an amazing job. I think they presented a case that was 100% documented. I think that they literally left nothing that the defense could disprove. In fact, I think the defense actually helped the prosecution.
What did you think of Chad's kid's testimony?
I understand wanting to protect your family, your mom, your dad. I understand that. I don't think there's a man or a woman alive that wouldn't try to help provide information. I think they hurt their dad. I think the worst thing you can do in a testimony is lie. The jurors aren't stupid. They didn't have to make me believe. They didn't have to make you believe.
Yeah.
But they had to make the jurors believe. And I think they did such a sad job.
So the jury will get the case tomorrow. How long, any predictions on how long you think they'll deliberate?
2.5 days.
You think 2.5 days? So what does that get us, the verdict? Friday afternoon?
Friday. I think we'll have a verdict Friday.
And then do you think any predictions on whether it'll be life in prison or the death penalty?
It makes me no difference.
You know, either one.
I've stated many times when this started, I wanted the death penalty. I wanted to do the same thing to Chad and to Lori that they done to the 4 victims. And I was adamant about it. But I've had to do a lot of soul searching, and the older I've got, there's worse things than dying.
You mentioned you were kind of sad leaving the courtroom because you had unanswered questions. Is part of that too the fact this has kind of become your second home over the past 2 months? There's familiar faces here daily, people coming up, hugging you, giving you cards, gifts. I mean, it kind of is the close of a chapter once the verdict comes down.
I think this is the closure of a book that I think may exceed the first book. And Lori, when she gave her testimony on closing, I think she incriminated herself. She'd done absolutely nothing to help her case. Chad had an opportunity and he chose not to do it. And I'm sure that's his counsel has said, no, you're not getting on the stand. I understand that. But as a man, why wouldn't you stand up and say what you got to say?
Right. You guys will be in Arizona?
Absolutely. We'll have 2 down at the close of this and 2 to go.
Brandon and Charles.
Brandon and Charles. And I so look forward to the evidence that's going to be presented. And I look forward to maybe even some additional verdicts.
All right, Larry, anything you want to add?
Thanks, everybody. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. You have absolutely been amazing to deal with and for the last 5 years. And I got to put a bug in for our buddy, Justin.
Oh, yeah, Justin Lum.
Justin Lum. Justin, man, I wish you were here. I'll tell you what, I miss you, and I'm sorry you couldn't be here, but I'm going to put this plug in for you. Thanks, brother.
He'll be in Arizona.
Yeah.
You know he'll be in Arizona, and I
absolutely.
want to come join y'all, too.
Okay.
All right.